Most people are trying to save their way to retirement with IRAs and 401ks. The result is that 95% of Americans fail to retire by the age of 65. Here to explain why this is happening is my guest at this time, Steve Davis, the CEO of Total Wealth Academy, an education and investing platform for real estate investors. Steve, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So excited to talk to you. That's a shocking statistic. 95% of Americans not able to retire by 65. Why does this happen?
Well, there's two main reasons. The first is, if you look at the income for the average four-person family in the U.S., it's right around $101,000 a year. But if you look at the bills for that same family, they're $106,000 a year. So what everybody's doing is they're telling people, save your way to retirement, scrimp and save, when they're living paycheck to paycheck. Very difficult to do. The second problem is you don't know how long you're going to live and you don't know what your bills are going to be in retirement. I've got a case study where a guy saved up $5 million. Seems like that'd be enough to retire on. He ran out of money at 95. He's 102 and still healthy. So if you study the 5% of Americans who do retire successfully, what they did is they created a second stream of income. They didn't just save their way to retirement, they created a second stream of income that comes in whether they live 10 years or 50 years in retirement.
And that second stream of income is what's called passive investing, to my knowledge, right?
That's correct.
You kind of get to sit back and explain what passive investing.
Well, a lot of people, when they think of investing in real estate, they think of tenants, toilets, and taxes. That's not what this is at all. These people, these passive investors are just that. They're passive. They put up their money into a big commercial deal, say a big apartment complex, self-storage complex, senior living complex, and they just receive a check every quarter or annually, depending on the deal. So it's a completely passive investment, just like stocks or mutual funds, but you're getting about 3 times the rate of return you would in stocks.
3 times the rate of return. That's music to a lot of people's ears. Speaking of the people, they do have some questions for you right now. This first one comes and says, all my money is tied up in an IRA. Can I use that to passively invest?
Absolutely. All he has to do is take control of that IRA and convert it, it's called a rollover, into a self-directed IRA. And this can be done with a 401k as well. And then you can invest passively in real estate without tax or penalty using your IRA or 401.
Without tax or penalty, those are the key words right there. The second question says this, I think this is a worry of a lot of people. I have a wife, I have 3 kids, I have a full-time job. Can I even do this?
Yes, because it's passive, it allows you to spend time with your family. It allows you to work your job. It allows you to do anything that you want with your time because it's completely passive.
Now, people hear about investing, and this question is about investing and the risk that comes with it. I am very afraid of risk. Isn't real estate investing risky?
Well, everything is risky. That's why you can't be afraid of it. What you want to do is embrace risk because everything is risky. You just want to make sure that you're only taking the risks that will take you where you want to go. Most people are taking risks that will not take them where they want to go. That's the problem with risk. Risk in and of itself is everywhere.
Yes, and exactly. If you want to know more about what Steve Davis is talking at Total Wealth Academy, you can go over and learn about these investments at totalwealthacademy.online. There you can attend a free sample class. Again, you go to totalwealthacademy.online, click on the free sample class button there. Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to explain this process more, and hopefully many people reach out to Steve Davis at the Total Wealth Academy.